to Katibawasan Falls. Looks as if no one's been here in a while. Look, a lot of landslides, lots of debris on the road itself, and I don't know, maybe it's closed. Hopefully it's not, because you know, we went all the way here to visit the beautiful Katibawasan Falls here in Camiguin Island. So that is the Katibawasan Falls here in Camiguin. The island opened to tourism over a month ago, around November 12. They waived the RT-PCR requirements and allowed tourists to come in. It's still a bit of a hassle to get in, but at least it's open. The thing is that most of the tourist spots are actually closed. Alright, we are on our way to Ardent Hot Springs. It's 3 kilometers from the main highway. Andito na ako sa Ardent Hibok Spring Resort, pero it's closed because apparently the area is being used as an isolation center for COVID-19 cases. So sayang. And I think this one, Katibawasan Falls, is still closed because the gate had nobody there. Usually there would be a lot of people, but no one was here. But the gate was open and these locals came in. So I said, why not? Let's just check it out. And we're here. We are enjoying the view. I don't know if it has more water now or less water than the first time I came here, but it's still very, very nice. Took me more than 10 minutes to get up here on a motorbike, and I'm glad I'm here to enjoy the view. Katibawasan Falls of the island born of fire, Camiguin. The wall here along the road would be the envy of every plantita. It's so verdant. Look at that. Camiguin has lots of these really old houses. This would be a restoration project that would probably cost more to do than to rebuild. But yeah, look at, there's another house right across of it. It's also with the same, probably built during the same period, same design ideas. Take a look at this old house here in Camiguin. It was built in September 1928. So it means that this house is almost 100 years old. So this is how the upper floor is supported. Look at its intricate weave of wood. So dito sa Mambahaw, you have to get down at a certain checkpoint and you have to wash your hands. It's part of containing the spread of the virus. This is an even older house, built in November 1924. This is called the Taguines Lagoon. It's a fairly large freshwater lagoon, and it's only separated from the sea by the road. It's very interesting. Here I am at the municipality of Ginsiliban. I had to check. So yes, I am in Ginsiliban here in Camiguin. This is the quaint municipal hall or Pamahalaang Bayan of Sagay here at Camiguin. But they are building a bigger and more modern one just behind this. But yeah, this is nice. I like the fact that it's so simple. And actually behind this building, you will find Mount Hibok, my namesake volcano. When I saw these old trees, I just had to stop and look at them. And I was amazed to find out that up on top, this is a perfect example of crown shyness. Crown shyness is when the tops of individual trees are not touching each other. In fact, the tops of individual branches are not touching each other. There are like gaps in the sky. There are gaps on the canopy of the trees. So as you can see there, you can almost like make out this sort of map on the crown of these trees. Amazing, isn't it? Nature is full of surprises. Pilang entrance?
50 pesos, sir.
The
Then, this for you and change. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. These are the old church ruins. They're in ruins because apparently of an earthquake and a volcanic eruption that happened many years ago. But you can imagine the size of this church. So if you're riding on the highway, it's actually easy to miss the sunken cemetery because it's just in a nondescript driveway here in Katarman. And I'm walking towards it so that I can have a picture of the cross. I can't go under the water, so I'll just take a picture of the cross. That's good enough for me. There's a sign on the house which says 1839, so makes me think this was built in that year. Wow, a really old structure. Hi everyone, good morning. We are still here on Camigin's White Island, and I took a drone video and a picture of how it looked like from the top, and the shape is so different from the last time I was here because the shape of the White Island, since it's being a sandbar, is dictated by the tides and the wind and the movement of the sea around Camiguin. That's why now it has taken on the shape. In fact, it has a mini lagoon in the middle. It's so much smaller now than the last time I was here, and a lot of things have changed. For example, there are no longer stores on the island, which is, I think, a good thing. And also, travel to the island is regulated. There is now a tourism center at the port, and they have very fixed prices. Unlike before, you could basically haggle for a better price when you come here, and you could come anytime. I remember we were here during sunset, and now we were not able to see a beautiful sunrise, but we were here at the break of day, and it was a good thing because we were the only persons here. Like I said, it was quite expensive to come to the island because they will require you actually to rent an umbrella, and it's called a bubble. So we are bubble number one. And I was asking, should we just stay in that bubble? But no, you can explore the island. It's so tiny. I don't know, maybe it is, in terms of length, I don't know, maybe it is not even like 150 meters long, and in terms of width, it is definitely around just 60 meters in length. So yeah, if you're ever in Camiguin, one of the highlights of your trip is a visit to the White Island. Just make sure not to come here during noon because now it's 7:01 in the morning. Now the sun is so strong and it's on my face, and it's making me wince and making me make this face. But I'm so glad that I decided to come here in this beautiful morning and to be able to see it, bathe this beautiful morning light. So I think this is my last stop for my Camiguin trip. The last time I was here was in 2007. I think the first time was in 2005 or 2004. I just can't remember the exact time, but I have been here before twice, and this is, I think, my third time on White Island. And thank you, Lord, for making me this person, really itchy feet, and wanting to experience many new things, like visiting White Island. Once again, this has been Alman, and this was my Camiguin trip. Thanks everyone.